We want to start with our skill number 1, putting on elastic socks. Some of you call it compression socks. And you know we have different types of elastic socks and compression socks. So first, before I start to demonstrate this skill, you have to know what we call pre-entrance steps and exit steps. Pre-entrance steps are things that you expected as a student to know. Or when you're taking care of the residents, what did you do? Think about this way. You are going to someone's home. It's not your house. What are you expected to do? You are expected to knock. And once you have knocked, you are into resident homes. What do? Introduce yourself. Tell them who you are. Why are you in their room? What are you going to do for them? Those are what we call pre-entrance steps. And once you are in, remember before when you start touching residents, it's very important to sanitize your hands. Because they may be worried, are you coming from somewhere? Did you touch something? Is your hands clean? So sanitize your hands when they are able to see you, and make sure you wrap very well in your hands until your hands are completely dry. And this even makes it more easy when you're going to put on gloves with the other skills. So for this skill, number 1, elastic socks. What is the critical step? What's the thing you can do wrong and they will put a fail on your test? We needed to know when you're putting on elastic socks or a compression socks, there must be no wrinkles completely. No wrinkles at all. And you have to know the heel has to go the heel. When I'm saying the heel, this is what I mean. You see the heel of the socks. Tell me about it. If you find yourself you have the heel facing the front, take it off and put it again. And when you put these socks, make sure it's very smooth. There's no wrinkles. And some instructor, they may ask you, why do you put on that socks? Why do you have to put on elastic socks? You need to show them that you understand what you are doing and you know why. Elastic socks or compression socks are just used to help the patient from getting their feet swollen up. It to prevent edema or to prevent swelling of their feet. In these socks, you put it on in the morning before resident gets out of the bed, and you remove it at bedtime. That's why you find if you're working morning shift, you check your care planner. You know I'm supposed to put my resident socks, and if you're working night shift, you have to remove it and wash it, and so that tomorrow somebody's coming, they're gonna find it in the drawer. So let's start with the first thing we're gonna do. Number, I've told you 2 critical steps that you have to know for this skill to pass. Don't miss. The socks must be wrinkle-free and the heel must be on the heel. If you do those things correct, you will pass your skill. I know you can forget other things, maybe to knock or to introduce yourself. You can still pass, but if you miss a critical step, you will not pass. And why do they consider it as a critical if the socks has the wrinkles in the middle? Think about this way. If the blood is flowing and they found there's wrinkles in the middle, it will cut down the circulation of the blood. So that's why we have to let no student they know why is it very important to understand this. Apart from you demonstrating the skill itself, you have the reasoning behind it, why these things has to be done correct. So let me walk you through. Let me start by, now you have with the exam, they give you, go put on the last socks. Let's start. What you have to do first, you have to knock as we said. You are not going to your home, you are somebody patient. So knock as you start testing your hand. Introduce yourself. Good morning, my name is Rain. I'm your caregiver today, or I'm your CNA today, and I'm going to help you to put on your elastic socks. Is that okay? You need to get the permission from the patient. Remember, they have the right to refuse. So I have to multitask. I was introducing myself. At the same time, I was trying to sanitize my hand. I'm raising up my bed. I'm going to check the safety things. I'll check, make sure the bed is locked. I'm raising up the bed to my working level. I'm going to provide the privacy because you don't want anybody to see what you're doing with the patient. Privacy, you have to remember to provide it. So also it's very important to ask the patient, What's the preferred name? Don't make an assumption that you know, oh, the patient name is Jamie. No, ask them, what's your preferred name? And the patient, they're going to answer you, maybe I would like to go with Mary Jo. That's their preferred name. So once you have done that, get your socks. You can see we have our compression. Get your socks, go into your palm. This makes it very easy for me always. Tell students, once you have it, until you find the heel where it is, locate with your thumb. Lift up my thumb up. So once I have it up, I snap like this. This makes it very easy for me to go. And I hold it together like this. Look at that. Grasp my thumb is where my heel is. I grasp. Then guess what I do? I'll turn my socks. When I'm tied like this, look at where my heel is. This is my heel. So I'm gonna make sure the heel is down. So I'm gonna expose the only parts that I will need it to deal with. So let's just expose Jamie Ray. Come over here. Go straight. Pull it over here. So once I've had, what I'm going to do next is to come over here and open. I hope today we are able to see what I'm doing. You have to be very careful when you pull it out because the scales are so fragile and when it's swollen, it's easy to peel off. So look at what I have to check first. Number one, is my heel on the heel? Before even I continue, yes. I have the heel at the right place. Don't go start lifting the patient up like, I'm doing this for you guys to see. The heel is at the right spot. So next I will continue by making sure there's no, this is what I call when I say wrinkles. This is what I mean. The socks has to be smooth. So I have to smoothen it up. So once I have the heel on the heel, I'll check my sock. The socks is very smooth enough. Once I've done that, I'm gonna cover my patient. So think about this. Some elastic socks, you will find that they are open here at the toe. And it's come very common, some students go to testing center, they ask, why is the socks open? And they can't answer it. Think about this way. When it's open, it allows air to go through. So it's very easy for the air to go through when this socks is very open at the end. And this socks is very thick. If you ever try to put on these socks, it takes a lot of work to do it. So you have to know how to go it so that you don't cause injuries to the patient skin. So once I have it done, okay, cover your patient. Make sure you straighten them up. And we want to see you physically giving the colite. Don't just say, here is your colite. Give them physically the colite. Jimmy, this is your colite. In case you need anything, please let me know. Hand it over to them. So you're going to do your exit steps first. Make sure never leave the patient's bed in a higher position. Every time you are doing any skill, before you turn away your back, make sure the bed is in a lower position. So I'm going to lower my bed. Make sure the bed is locked if I get out. Then I'm going to remove my privacy curtain. Then is there anything you would like me to do for you before I leave? Oh, thank you. So once I do that, we start with hand sanitizing, and then we're going to finish our skill with hand sanitizing. And that makes the end of our skill today.